bitches with my partners, Count Skrilla.
What's up, bro?
Here, Clark, with plenty of veteran talent. Do you expect this to be a thinking man's game?
Maybe a little more so than typical games because of the quality of players and the IQ that is represented on both of these teams. I mean, they're experienced, they're smart, they're tough. You won't see a lot of rookie mistakes in this matchup.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Watson in at the 3. Hardaway with it. Jones covering. Hardaway passes to Jokic, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
MP with a screen on Murray. Outside, Jones. No good with the triple. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Outside, Mathurin. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy move.
Now here's Murray. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. That shot wide open. 7 points for Jokic.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Murray outside. Jokic with a screen on Mathurin. Back to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Mathurin against Hardaway. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's MP. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Gets the ball this side and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
With the step back. Out to Hardaway. Misses the 3. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Jones, no luck.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Watson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Gordon. Back to Jokic. And it's Denver scoring again.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the Clippers have possession. 9-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Raptors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they're moving upwards just a bit. Still plenty of work to do, but as they say, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Here's Murray after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their rush. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
MP finds Jones. Back to Gonzalez. Screen by Jones. Gonzalez passes to Jones. Murray against Dunn. And he can't bank that one in. And it's Watson with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 11. And the 3 ball is good. Watson's got 5 points so far.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And now, yep, this will be a bonus challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Collins, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Back to Collins, and stolen by Murray. To the middle, and it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Here's Gonzalez, who's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta, and stolen by Gordon. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForge, who's got a story. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life. It probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Guys, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Dunn looking over the floor. Gonzalez down low. He's against Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. While the season just started. Clippers trail by 19. On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Strother in at the power forwards position. And Jones sends it home.
I love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Denver leading by 17. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Murray. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. Back to Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, here's Collins. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta. Mathurin for 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. The Nuggets shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And that one's good. Strother.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Dunn. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well.
The Nuggets leading by 21. Pass to Strother. Sinks the three-pointer. Strother's got 5 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Murray after the basket by Los Angeles.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now, here's MP. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Mathurin for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Murray outside. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Deflects the pass. Dunn kicks to MP. Dunn passes to Collins. Here's Gonzalez. And it's Denver with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Johnson. And Jones pulls it down. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. They've packed their bags for a long one, as that'll be the first of 7 straight on the road. Collins finds MP. Out the basket. MP's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Nuggets making a switch here. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. Number 5, the Nuggets.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
And it's Jokic in the corner. And another miss by Denver.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Collins kicks to Dunn. Kicks it out to Collins. Dunn with a screen on Jones. Collins against Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. The Nuggets leading by 22. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Outside Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Fades away. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Gordon.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
LA has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. MP with it. Now defended by Jokic. Back to Dunn. Stolen by Brown. Pass to Jokic. Here's the three. That one, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Dunn gets the screen from Gonzalez. Dunn passes to Matthew, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Over Dunn. No good on the fadeaway.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And Jones has it in the corner. And finished off by Collins.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The Nuggets leading by 20. Brown, the pass to Gordon. To the paint. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here's Dunn. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Gordon against MP. And finished off by Collins.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. To the inside, Jokic in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
Now, here's MP. Mathurin for three. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Sanders checked in for Dunn. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Christian Brown. Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. At the elbow, Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be, and here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regard to the personal foul.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
If you play your role well like Jones Jr. did there in the pick and roll, scoring chances will come your way.
Jokic with the bucket.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
LA's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Collins a screen on Jokic. MV finds Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Pass to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist total